We're at the pickup. Matt Green 16V. Whee! Yeah, been a while. Properly, obviously we had a quick catch up the other day, but I'm down here to try and do a bit of work. Sorry about the noise, it's absolutely bucketing down here. So loads of jobs. I've got to figure out where I really am. I think one of the jobs what I'd like to do is work on the scuttle panel. What to do is trim the old pillars off a little bit, clean them up so that we can get this trimmed and roughly, or not roughly, but fairly accurately in position. We've also got the inner panel to cut off as well, which we might as well try and attempt to do as well. That's the there you see that, the top dash rail. Got a brand new one of those, so that's going to go in as well. But I think I'll leave that. I'll get this panel in first, and then we can then chop that one off after. So yeah, let's go find the angle grinder, if we've got one down here. Got myself 50 brand new cutting discs. I don't know where they went, but I've lost them already. But yeah, let's go get the tripod and crack on. Okay, what we're going to do is take all these cutting discs and yeah, what we want to do is get a nice clean cut as best we can through this pillar. Not all the way through, obviously, just this skin, so we can then trim off this part to match eventually. And same the other side. Obviously we've got a lot of the inner wing to cut out as well. It's all a bit messy, but I need to get the scuttle in place. I need to get the scuttle and the top dash rail in to try and line everything up and give it a bit of strength back. We have got a repair in a wing somewhere, a machine one, but it's only a half one, but let's not worry about that. Alright, let's do some grinding. Let's do something. Come on, Matthew. Okie dokie, get in there. Just show you what I'm doing, just for the dislikes. Do you happen to have a Randy Dickinson? Yeah, I'll get back to you in a bit. Obviously, nicely, in the ideal world, you'd have a nice cut straight across here, and then you cut the other panel off. But what I find, just because just the way I do things, is it's hard to get the angle grinder across this bit straight, otherwise you end up cutting through this panel, which you don't really want to do. So I sort of try and get in there at an angle and just leave it as an angle like that. I don't know if you could see. So you're left with an angle on here, and then what I'll do is when I cut this panel, I'll cut this a bit of an angle as well. Don't make it easy, but yeah, so I'll cut that bit like that and then across. It's not too much of a critical anyway, even if you went straight across here, it's only the seam bit there, you could just fill it with weld anyway, it'd be just as strong. But that's what I do, just make it easier with the angle grinder. You have a die grinder or something like that, might be even easier. But yeah, so we've got that side trimmed. The critical thing now is actually getting this height right, which all we've got to get the height is a bulkhead that's moving. So yeah, what we need to do is take some measurements off the other binny. Okay, what I've done is use my full ounce of intelligence, and off that car I create a template. Goes in there. Yeah, gives you the outline of the window. And now we can put it in here, bish bash bosh, we get the outline again. So we can see there, way too low. We do have this panel behind to give us a bit of a look, but I do know in a lot of these corners they overlap them, and they're not perfectly butt. So with this we can attempt to get something a bit better. That's the idea anyway. Sorry about the rain. Hopefully you guys can hear me over the rain. what is funny is this template pretty much matches that car perfectly, which is a Clubman, slightly later car. As far as I know, the windscreens didn't really change shape too much. And it's not really a perfect fit in this one. But it does give me the height, which is the key thing anyway. I need to make sure that basically this height here is good all the way across. But yeah, you've got to make sure that the corners fit as well, because that's where it would really pinch the rubber in, and it'd be a bit of a bugger to try and do. So I think it's mostly worth not getting too far. At some point, get the scuttle panel in and everything, but at least try the window in, even if you use little blocks of rubber, not the whole rubber. What I have noticed is that there's some rust up in the top corner as well, which all needs repairing, so that's maybe a slight reason for the rust. But yeah, we got a lot of rust in this thing. It's been scrapped already. But yeah, we've basically got that roughly in the right position. I always find that the panels don't perfectly line up. It's just the way, you know, they need a little bit of fettling, even these pattern ones. You know, the pressings do change over time, that's for sure. You know, built in the 80s, 30, 40 years later, the pressings just get a little bit more, you know, a little bit more curved on them, not so fine on the creases. But yeah, in principle that's not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. So what we need to do is the other side now, and then we can work out the middle section as well. So what I'll do is I'll make a template or something on a bar that goes down here to force the window gap to be the right size, because that's got to drive something. You've got to have the window gap the right size. There is only one size it can really be. It's got to be big enough to fit the window and then not too big to actually make the window fall through. But yeah, you know, then you work out other stuff. It's like the doors as well. You've got a door, you know, the hole's got to fit the door. It's a lot easier to make the hole fit the door sometimes, you know. And like the wings and the front ends and things like that, you can't extend the wings really just to make things fit. There's something wrong otherwise. Yeah, so there's certain panels that you've just got to make fit, and everything else you fettle around it, you know. Well, that's the way I do anyway. Rain, go away. Alrighty, that's it for today. Other side's done for the moment. So the two edges, correct distance, bang bang. Centre one, I made a little template. As you can see, actually, where this is, pretty good. Bulkhead, way too high. So, what that's telling me is obviously the whole bulkhead's shifted up a bit. It's all gone a bit, where we got there, the weight on it, it's side of the car's come down. So what we need to do is either lift the side of the car up to flex. Well, there's nothing to flex anyway, there's no inner wings here. So we get the two sides of the car up. That should hopefully lift this whole panel up into correct position. Then we can get the inner wings back on, because again, at the moment, while we've got no strength here, it's easy to move this all lot about, you know, twist and tossing, all good. But what you don't want to do is weld the inner wings on now, then realise that you've got the window that doesn't fit, because there's no way you're going to be able to move this bulkhead up and down if you've got inner wings on. It's so solid it will be. So anyway, that's going to be it for next time, I think. Sausages for tea tonight. So yeah, we're going to stop and get those. And yeah, we might be back on the pickup, might want it if anything weird happens with the sale, but I don't think it should. But you never know until car's been taken and money's in your hand. You never do know. But hopefully we can crack on with this. So yeah, loads to do. I'm slightly impossible, I think. So let's not set ourselves a deadline. Let's just keep on going with this as best we can. And yeah, go from there. So yeah, thanks for a few people sending me some links to some roofs for the door tops, the corner cuts. None just in the right price / area at the moment. So we keep looking, no rush for those, they can be done a little bit later. And yeah, so yeah, if we get this bulkhead in the right position next time, we can then look about the inner wings really, and getting a few get them sort of in position to try and put some strength back. because yeah, at the moment all the weight's just taken on this front bulkhead and there's no inner wing strength at the moment. Yeah. Oi! Lovely hole in the door. Alright guys, till next time. Yeah, we must not do a mini after this. It's going to be the giveaway car next, which I stupidly said I was going to do, and I still will do it. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, but let's just say it's not going to be a mini. Alright, till tomorrow.